celebrate.
Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. The tip-off goes to the Hornets. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Backcourts in this one, Stan, cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Outside, Green. On the take. The rebound by Klay Thompson. Pass to Curry. Here's Wallace. Rejected by Holmgren. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holmgren. Williamson looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Deng. He gets the shot to fall, and the defender wasn't set. He's called for the block. A three-point opportunity here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And six-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Grant.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate, and they've swayed the outcome of games.
He buries it from 3.
Not too many players have ever had the feel for the three-point shot like Klay. He was born to shoot the deep ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Good D by Wallace.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Shot's good by Thompson.
This is Thompson's pure shooting ability in action. He has the shot up in seconds.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. And down it goes. 2 points.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Pass to Curry. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And here's Thompson for three. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
All right, now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Quinn Snyder.
I asked him specifically about Stephen Curry and what his defensive game plan is for him, and he told me, I just talked with him about communicating out there, especially when the screens are coming. We can't give Steph an inch in those situations. I think it's fair to say we can expect to hear a lot of chatter out there tonight, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. The Hornets with a lead. Pass to Chambers. Back to Williamson. Here's Chambers. Curry looking it over. Puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
And when it comes to Curry's range, I don't know what else we can say at this point.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kickability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And here's Curry for three. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Curry's got five.
And whether he's torching you off the dribble or off a screen, Steph is one of the best ever at creating space for his shot. And gearing up for the alley-oop, just couldn't finish the play.
Well, it's not easy to time that up. Just not quite in sync yet.
Green with the ball. Now guarded by Curry. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. He has six.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I go for it.
They set the pick. To the inside. Here's Wallace. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And here's Charlotte now, leading by 5. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, the bottom line is this. When Zion Williamson is healthy, he is very tough for defenses to handle. You have to be very clear on your plan or he'll destroy you.
To the paint. Here's Deng. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Williamson outside. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Good to have you with us on this Easter Sunday. We're ready for more of the NBA on 2K Sports. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is dangerous, man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. SGA working through contact inside.
And such a clever player in pick and rolls, Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
Pass to Jordan. Back to Smith. Down low. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Yep, that one's good.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Hawks trail by 7. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, Stan, in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, second-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Here's Jordan. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close. When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Smith. No made baskets yet. Pass to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Charlotte leading by 3. Jordan high post. To the left side wing. Jordan the screen. Here's Smith. Gafford grabs the miss.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Here we go, all alone. Oh, and the big finish by Williamson.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. Trailing by 5. Inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Williamson outside. Right wing. Shot clock at 6. Outside Curry. Takes the 3. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
Yeah, no fret from Curry. As long as there's time, he's confident.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the second quarter.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Wallace outside. Out to Thompson. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has got his second basket of the game.
That's a good find from Zion, showing off his vision there. That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Outside Curry to the middle. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Green. Green muscling his way in.
I love it. What concentration. Green taking the contact well and converting with confidence.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And here's Curry. Give him 8. Inside. It's stolen by Johnson. And a fast break now for the Hawks. No good. A bit long that time. On the wing, Thompson. Here's Curry. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Charlotte with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. Back after this. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Hawks trail up by 6. Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Pass to Chambers. 5 on the clock. Here's Williamson. That shot missing. Great D that time from Holmgren. Outside, Green. And Williamson with the block.
Such a powerful denial. Zion wanted that shot completely erased.
Pass to Wallace. Kicks it out to Williamson. Thompson outside. And here's Curry. Now Wallace. Another shot. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
Here's Williamson. He's got 6. Outside Curry. Clock at 6. The 3.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
Nice execution inside from Green.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Scoreless in their first 5 attempts since halftime. It's getting ugly.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Curry with another miss.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And Stan, they always say, for a player, confidence is such a big part of it. How can a coach instill that in a player?
Well, as your coach, I think your job is to create a system that the players believe in and they believe they can have success in. The rest of it has to come from inside of the players. They have to believe in themselves.
Pass to Wallace. Here's Chambers. Right side Curry. Picked by Williamson. There's the triple. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense. You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Charlotte trailing. Williamson left side. .119 left in the third. To the paint. To end the run. Curry's shot is off.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Pass to Deng. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for Charlotte. They're scoreless since the first half.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Now Young, defended by Thompson. Spins. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Missed it there. He's 4 for 9 now.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Oh, Williamson with the throwdown.
Yeah, and that's about as natural as breathing to him. Zion lives above the rim.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And that's good from 17 feet. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points for the game.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Smith outside. Martin hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Martin's got his first points in this one.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Young on the attack. Tie game in Atlanta. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right. And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there. Now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. So they take the lead.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
And there's the lob. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Sometimes you just have to throw it up to an athlete and let him do the rest. That's a great finish for Johnson.
Outside Curry. Six to shoot. Curry takes it in. Holmgren with the block.
He times his blocks almost perfectly. Holmgren stands his ground and forces the shooter to commit first.
Sinks it from distance. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter. Hawks trail by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Look at Shea playing big inside.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Outside Curry. With the drive. It's tipped. Here's Johnson. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And here are the Hornets now. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and that one drops for him.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Yeah, fearless play from Curry inside. Going up against tough defense and getting fouled while shooting.
And that one falls for Curry. And so Curry nails both of them. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. To the inside, Johnson. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander sinks a big one.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Pass to Williamson. Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. And that one's good. Dang.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Again, the miss by the Hornets.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
It's Martin on the wing. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. And here's Curry for three. Rebounded by Johnson. The Hawks leading. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Lets it fly. Gets an open look and hits it. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot. They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
Well, another thing they've been doing right in this one is making the most of turnovers. Lots of points for them tonight off of them.
Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
Pass to Curry. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Williamson.
So quick to rotate. I mean, Green able to cover quickly.
Clock at 4. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Here's Atlanta with the ball. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Atlanta picking up the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that about wraps it up.
I'm rocking the race tonight. I'm getting a tan today. I'm rocking the race tonight. I'm rocking the race tonight. I'm getting a tan today. I'm rocking the race tonight. And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever. Yeah, yeah, she shaking that feel like a earthquake.
Yeah, let's shine it on the game when she see us have that edgy. Want my last name, but I'm finna pass this free. Yeah, she tryna get in my mind, I lock the door and pass the key. Yeah, I tell that one time, the shit ain't fine enough like me. Yeah, yeah, too bad, I might make her my accessory. My mama said I rock like too much black, I might need me an exorcist. Let me shine forever. If it's time, I'm ready. I might turn no edit. Be the like me, she can never. Be a like you, I can never. I'm with the game forever. Getting fresh forever. Top floor, but we on the 5th level. Getting cash forever. Forever.
And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever. Yeah, yeah, she shaking that she like a earthquake. I know it's never. But I couldn't be like you, I could never. He said he couldn't be like me, he could never. It's hard to say loyal to you when she looking at me in that way.
Yo, be that like me, you can never. Yo, be that like me, you can never. Yo, be that like how I might never. Yeah, shot it right forever.
It's a 9 to 5. Ain't got no time.
She show me, I tell her don't tease. Moving the way that I be. Hop in the ride and we show out. I'm ready to go now. Splashing our and they pulled out. Know where I'm from, not many make it to the league. But we bout this function, bout to crush it, best believe. I could see them moving and it's like a TV screen. Straight out from the valley, you know what it be. Échale ganas, mija. tossed out and I'm feeling so free. All the eyes, yeah, all the eyes on me.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. A contest between conferences. Atlanta, where the Hawks take to their home floor. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season. Last season, they split the series with each team able to win on the road. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Hawks. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. The people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Kuminga, no good. Back to Green. It's tipped. Stolen by Brooks. It's stolen by Dang. Henderson pulls it in. Memphis with the ball. In the corner, Smith with it. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Johnson the screen. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Eason. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And something that's already interesting about Jabari Smith is his versatility, scoring from beyond the arc or at the mid-range. He can get points a number of ways.
Henderson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That is his first foul of the game. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Henderson. Johnson with the block. And the foul on Tari Eason. That is his first foul of the game. Holmgren in the post. Outside, Green. Back to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, at 6'6", SGA absolutely has the size to get up there and throw it down.
Outside, Kuminga. Smith right side. Pass to Henderson. Screen by Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
He misses the free throw. And Memphis making a change here. And he sinks the second. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Hawks. They trail by 1. And Johnson with the stop.
Bam! Jalen Johnson taking flight.
So it's the Grizzlies now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, thanks. Jalen Green has shown he's capable of carrying a team offensively. He said, it feels good knowing that my teammates believe in me to do that. Had to learn a lot of things to grow, but that's what I work for. I want to be one of those guys that you give the ball to in crunch time. Kevin, I always want to give the mic to you in crunch time. Back to you.
You are an unselfish playmaker. I appreciate that. By the way, Green can be electric and so fun to watch. Hey, DA, thanks. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
There's Henderson showing off his vision, creating out of that two-man situation.
The kick out to Dang. .109 left in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Brent, it seems like throughout his career, Gilgeous-Alexander has an answer to whatever the defense might throw at.
Well, the defenses don't have answers to stop him, Kevin. I know that. This guy is so quick with the basketball. He's so good at adapting on the fly with the ball, getting around the initial defender to make plays. Superstars have that quality. SGA has it in spades.
Now, here's Mitchell. There's a screen by Achua. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And taken away by Johnson. Stolen by Brooks. Pass to Nisi. Throws down the breakaway jam. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Inside. It's deflected. Now Mitchell. Pass to Nisi. Can't cash in from close range. And here's Green outside. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies lead by 1.
The Grizzlies 11.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And Gafford throws it down.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
And Mitchell drops them both. Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 1. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. Pass to Young. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Covered by Mitchell. Clock at 6. Floats one up. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Mitchell with it. Down low. Nisi. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
We've got a timeout call by Taylor Jenkins. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. On the wing, Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Shot by Eason, no good. The Hawks leading. Williams scanning the floor. And he lays it straight in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Smith outside. Mitchell outside. Back to Smith. Mitchell outside. At the elbow, Smith. And they pick up 2. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
And that's a nice shot from mid-range there. Smith must continue to knock it down at that level.
Pass to Green. Back to Young. The high post shot. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
Most of Gafford's points are going to come right there around the rim, and he loves to throw it down.
Smith outside. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Smith. Tries from 10. Iman Green with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 3. Here's Gafford. 6 points for him. Back to Williams. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Johnson surveying the floor. Taken away by Williams. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The shot misses. Outside, Kuminga. Screen by Smith. Back to Kuminga. To the middle. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Here's Brooks. He has yet to score. Here's Messi. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Maybe that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
That one falls.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
There's a screen by Achua. Pass to Messi. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
And Young, here we go. Unable to get that one. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. There's a good screen on the wing, Mitchell. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Tie game in Atlanta. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. So it's the Hawks now. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander over Eason. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander showing just how difficult he can be to guard at times.
To the paint. Here's Messi. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Lobbed up there for Johnson.
Oh, can we get a load of that one? Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Pass to Messi. Back to Henderson. There's the screen. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. For the lead. And he's good on the three ball. And the Grizzlies lead by one.
Part of Henderson's game that's improving. Nice to see him build some confidence from behind the lines.
Holmgren the screen. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. All right, Brent, quickly. First thing that comes to your mind when you think of Jonathan Kuminga.
Physicality, Kevin. I mean, this guy is so dominant athletically that Jonathan Kuminga is a presence out on the floor. If he continues to put himself in the situations where he can put his body on guys and play fearlessly, his game is going to continue to grow.
5 on the clock. Henderson. It's stolen by Dang. And here comes the break. Here's Johnson. And the layup falls. And that's now 6 points for Jalen Johnson.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
The Grizzlies pull it in.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Pass to Dang. There's a screen by Williams. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Wow, 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Out to Smith. Wide open look. Jump shot is good that time. Smith's got 8 points.
They're not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Johnson. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Over Eason. They get it again. Holmgren on the follow. Holmgren's got the lead up to 5 now for the Hawks.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Grizzlies trailed by 5. Pass to Smith. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Holmgren's got his second basket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Grizzlies ball.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Smith outside. And another miss by Memphis.
I saw a green light there. He's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice defense from Kuminga.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep. .104
left to play here in the third. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses from close range.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Smith wide open. He fires. The dunk by Achiuwa.
Well, there aren't a ton of these guys, but a high-energy big. That's the nature of Precious Achiuwa.
To the inside. Williams. Brooks grabs the board. Memphis trailing here. Kuminga with a wide open look. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Kuminga's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Holmgren gets the bucket. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Smith for 3. Over Holmgren. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, and that's a monster shot to close out the third. And the lead is theirs heading into the final quarter.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Mitchell. Johnson in the corner for 3. Cans it from downtown. Johnson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Johnson the screen. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Dang. Johnson outside. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. He's all alone. The dunk by Achiuwa.
Achiuwa using that speed in the open court.
The Hawks trail by 6. Green inside. And Green slams it in.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
To the paint. Knocked loose. With the drive. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. Both teams will make substitutions. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I've caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. Now he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And he gets it to go. Nisi's got the lead up to 6 now for Memphis.
And this was a skill Henderson had before entering the league, that ability to make a quality pass.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. And there it is for him.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Pass to Achiuwa. It's stolen by Green. Green in the post. Off with the layup. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Henderson right side. And Memphis turns it over again.
Checking into the Grizzlies, Jabari Smith, Jonathan Kuminga.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Missed inside. It's Henderson on the wing. They get the rebound. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Henderson outside. Tries yet again. It's stolen by Green. And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. The Hawks trailed by 4. Outside, Green. Down low. Grizzlies with the rebound. Pass to Smith. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Henderson, no good. And the Hawks with possession. It's Williams, high post. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. From down in the low post, it goes.
And SGA is used to burying these kind of big-time shots. Just an outstanding leader for this team.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
Here's Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Scoot Henderson.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And both free throws good for Green.
And really the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
Mitchell outside to the left wing. On the wing, Mitchell. Buries it from outside.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the 3-point line. Seems like Gilgeous-Alexander's next shot is never far off. He can get the bucket they need.
The drive by Mitchell. Johnson, a wide open look. And it's off from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
29 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. 3-point lead. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. Two-possession game now.
Young from outside. That one doesn't drop. Here's Smith. Driving to the basket. And Holmgren pulls it down. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander knocks down the trifecta.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through.